I speak here representing the National Executive Committee of the ANC. Speaking here also to express our solidarity with the Palestinian people, the solidarity that spans years when we were together in the trenches with the fighters from PLO and Fatah. That solidarity has not ended. It continues until Palestine is free. In doing so, there are various measures that we have undertaken. And the following is: 1, we want to call on Barack Obama that Israel has been allowed for a long time to undermine the UN resolutions, the Oslo resolutions, and many other resolutions, and unpunished, because you, United States of America, are protecting them. We want to say to the European leaders that are still supporting Israel, the apartheid Israel, that the lives of the Palestinians are very important to us, and we will stand, as you see us here in Cape Town, in our thousands, black and white, colored and Indians, young and old, the Jewish, the Christians, the Muslims, all saying that free, free Palestine. We are saying therefore that these marches that we are conducting will be the similar marches that were done in our capitals in the US, in our capital in England, when South Africa was still an apartheid South Africa, and the people in our own countries as leaders stood firm and supported us also to be free. We should also do the same, disciplined as we are, to ensure that indeed we are with the Palestinian week in, week out, until Palestine is free. Within the resolution of the African National Congress that have been said, I must talk about. Obviously the how, I'm going to conclude my statement with that. The ANC has resolved that Palestine must be free, coexisting side by side with the state of Israel, not the apartheid Israel we see today, where the Palestinians can then do their own self-determination, live within their own nationhood, and also begin to live like any other person in the world peacefully. All with Jerusalem as a capital. That's what the resolution says. However, the negotiations have collapsed now in June again. And we have seen this whilst we're still young, we are old now, negotiations starting and collapsing, because those in the negotiation table, they support the monster. They support the monster Israel. They support the monster of apartheid Israel with all its policies that continues to oppress the Palestinian people. We are therefore asking you that let's intensify the mass action. Occupy the streets, occupy the capital streets of all our cities in South Africa. Wear the scarves, show solidarity, let's talk about it, let's mobilize society as we do in that mass action. Secondly, the government has already issued regulations that forces all the companies that produces from the occupied territories in Palestine that your goods must be labeled, so that when we see those goods in Checkers, we see them in Pick and Pay, we see them in Woolworths, turn a blind eye on them, don't buy those goods. We say we have a list of the goods themselves. It's a very long list that I have with me here that has now been developed by the network of the Palestinian solidarities throughout the world. In South Africa, 42 of the agricultural fruits and vegetables are there in the store. Once you look and you buy vegetables and other agricultural goods, look at the label. Once it says Israel settlement, don't buy. 35 household goods are also there. We'll list all of them and give them a list in all our communities, so that as you walk into those shops, you must know that you cannot touch these goods, households.
Okay.
Then the other one is the 61 industrial goods that we are going to be also targeting. Lastly, we are going to, as the ANC, engage with G4S. G4S is building the prison and giving the Israel apartheid torture equipment, and they're torturing our prisoners of Palestine in the jails there. To say to them, as a British company, why did you do this? And then engage them to really move away from Israel. We'll also talk to the Cape Company, which is here, Cape Talk, which has contributed to the material that built the apartheid wall. We are also going to engage Caterpillar to say, stop supporting Israel in the establishment of the settlements. We are therefore saying that the ANC will gradually ensure that these resolutions are indeed implemented in support with the call by South Africans and also by the BDS. Amandla!
Thank you.